A human cargo pilot named Evan Cole works alone, doing dirty jobs no one wants. He notices something strange. A sealed prison wing. Heavy guards. No names, only numbers. One cell holds a silent alien woman, injured, restrained, and marked as Council Threat Level Omega. Evan does not know her species. She looks calm, not violent. Her eyes show intelligence, not fear. Through small actions, he secretly gives her water, fixes the gravity in her cell, treats her wounds. Guards warn him. She is the reason entire worlds burned. If she escapes, humans will be erased. Suspense builds slowly. Alarms malfunction. Security logs are erased. The station AI begins acting strangely. The alien woman finally speaks. She knows Evan's name. She knows Earth. She knows humans are underestimated. She tells him only one thing. Tomorrow the council will kneel, but today I need to escape. Evan struggles. Help her and betray the galaxy. Or leave her and betray his own conscience. The hook ends when the station goes into lockdown. Council ships arrive early. Evan makes a choice. Welcome to my channel Sci-Fi Love Story. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. The space station KARON-9 floated in silence near a dead blue star. No planets, no traffic lanes, no beauty. It was the kind of place the galaxy used when it wanted something forgotten. Human cargo pilot Evan Cole had been working there for 6 months. 6 long months of metal halls, recycled air, and quiet fear. Evan was not a soldier. He was not a hero. He was just a human trying to earn credits far from Earth. The Alien Council hired humans for jobs like this. Jobs that were too dirty, too lonely, too dangerous. Humans asked fewer questions. Or so the council believed. Every morning, Evan followed the same path. Dock Bay 3, cargo lift, security corridor. Then the prison wing. The prison wing was not on any public map. It sat deep inside the station, behind 3 locked doors and an AI checkpoint. The lights were always dim, the air always cold. Prisoners there had no names. Only numbers. Evan's job was simple. Check life support systems, repair gravity panels, deliver nutrient packs. He never spoke to prisoners. He was told not to. And until 1 cycle ago, he obeyed. Cell A17 changed everything. Evan noticed it because it was wrong. Too many guards. Too many sensors. Too much silence. The other cells held creatures that screamed, begged, or growled. But A17 was quiet. Inside sat an alien woman. She looked almost fragile. Tall, slender, skin like pale silver glass. Long dark markings ran along her arms like frozen lightning. Her restraints were heavy. Energy cuffs, neural dampeners, gravity locks. Enough to hold a war beast. Yet she sat calmly, eyes closed, breathing slow. The panel above her cell read, Threat Level Omega. Evan felt a chill. Omega threats were legends. The kind of danger used to scare entire systems into obedience. He should have walked away. Instead, he stopped. The next day, Evan noticed blood. Dark, almost black. It stained the floor of A17. The guards were gone. That was unusual. Evan checked the system logs. Life signs unstable. Medical alerts ignored. He swallowed. If a prisoner died under his watch, the council would blame him. Slowly, carefully, Evan opened the service hatch. The alien woman lay against the wall. Her breathing was shallow. Her eyes opened. They locked onto his. Not with fear. Not with anger. With awareness. She spoke in perfect standard Galactic. "Human," she said softly, "you are not supposed to be here." Evan froze. "I'm maintenance," he replied. "You're injured." "I know," she said. "They want me weak." Her voice was calm, controlled. That frightened him more than screaming ever could. Against every rule, Evan returned. He brought water, then medical gel. He adjusted the gravity so it would not crush her bones. The guards never noticed, or pretended not to. Each time he came, she watched him closely. Learning. One cycle, she said his name. Evan Cole. He nearly dropped the pack. "How do you know that?" he demanded. She tilted her head slightly. "I know many things," she replied. "I know Earth. I know humans think they are small." Evan frowned. "We are small." She almost smiled. Warnings came soon after. A senior guard pulled Evan aside. "Stay away from A-17, the guard hissed. "She is not what she seems." "What is she?" Evan asked. The guard looked around before answering. "She is the reason entire civilizations vanished." Evan's stomach tightened. "If she escapes," the guard continued, "the council will erase your species first. Humans are easy." That night, Evan did not sleep. He kept seeing her eyes. Calm, focused, not the eyes of a monster. The station began to malfunction. Doors opened seconds late. Security cameras looped. The AI paused mid-sentence. Engineers blamed solar radiation. Evan knew better. The alien woman was doing something. He returned to A-17. "You're causing this," he whispered. She nodded once. "I am waking the system," she said. "Tomorrow the council arrives." Evan stiffened. "They'll execute you." "They will try." She stepped closer to the barrier. "Human," she said quietly. "Tomorrow the council will kneel." Evan laughed nervously. "That's impossible." She looked past him, as if seeing the future. "Today," she said, "I need to escape." The station went into lockdown. Red lights flashed. Council warships dropped out of hyperspace early. This was wrong. Everything was wrong. Evan stood in the maintenance corridor, heart pounding. If he helped her, he would be hunted forever. If he did nothing, she would die. He remembered Earth. Small homes. Open skis. People who helped strangers because it felt right. Evan made his choice. He disabled the neural dampeners using an old human bypass. The council never removed manual controls. They thought them useless. The barrier fell. For the first time, the alien woman stood free. She was taller than Evan. Stronger. Power rolled off her like heat. "My name," she said, "is Valeth." They ran. Alarms screamed. Guards fell, not dead but unconscious. Valeth moved with precision, not rage. They reached a forgotten hangar. An old shuttle. Barely functional. As the doors closed, Valeth looked at Evan. "You did not know who I was," she said. "That is why you passed the test." "What test?" Evan asked. She smiled faintly. "You will see." The shuttle vanished into the void. The next day, Evan sat alone. A council broadcast filled every screen. The chamber was silent. Nervous. Then a figure entered. Silver skin. Calm eyes. Valeth. The council stood. Some bowed. Evan's Bria, the council chamber, had not been silent in centuries. Yet now no one spoke. Thousands of delegates from 1,000 species stood frozen as the figure walked forward. Silver skin. Dark lightning marks. Calm eyes that showed no fear. Valeth. The last being anyone expected to see alive. She stopped at the center of the chamber. No guards restrained her. No weapons pointed her way. The ancient council AI hesitated. Then slowly, it announced her presence. Blood air recognized, the AI said. Authority claim valid. A shockwave of whispers spread across the chamber. Several counselors rose in anger. This is impossible, one shouted. You were erased. Valith looked at him. We were murdered, she replied evenly. Her voice carried without force. Yet everyone heard it. She raised her hand. The chamber darkened. Images filled the air. Worlds burning. Cities falling. Species erased from records. Council orders signed in secret. This, Valith said, is the foundation of your peace. Some counselors turned away. Others watched in horror. You ruled through fear, she continued. You caged truth. You silenced those who challenged you. A senior counselor stood. Lies, he snarled. You seek revenge. Valith's eyes hardened. I seek balance, she said. Across the stars, billions watched the broadcast. On Earth, Evan Cole sat in a small rented room. He had not slept. He stared at the screen. Valith looked different now. Not weaker. Stronger. Confident. Alive. He felt fear. And pride. The council feared my people, Valith said, because we could see corruption, because we refused to kneel. She paused. You destroyed us, she said quietly, all but me. The chamber trembled. Fleet commanders exchanged looks. Some hands moved toward control panels. Valith noticed. She smiled slightly. Do not, she warned. The chamber door sealed. The council AI froze. I am not alone, Valith said. Your systems remember my blood. Power shifted. Not through weapons. Through control. A council faction acted anyway. Hidden ships powered weapons. Assassins moved through shadow corridors. The broadcast did not cut. Valith turned her head. They choose fear, she said. Her gaze shifted. Target located, a voice echoed. On Earth. Evan's room lights went out. The door exploded inward. Evan rolled aside as plasma scorched the wall. Two figures entered. Not alien soldiers. Contract killers. The kind the council used when it wanted silence. Evan had no weapon. He grabbed a chair. Threw it. Ran. Humans reacted. Neighbors pulled Evan inside. Doors locked. Old alarms activated. Police arrived. Then soldiers. Earth had watched the broadcast. Earth understood the message. In orbit, unknown ships approached Earth. Not in attack formation. In defense. Human commanders hesitated. Then opened channels. Valith's voice filled them. Human world, she said, you are under my protection. The council faction fired anyway. Ancient weapons. Massive fleets. Human ships moved. They were old. Refitted. Improvised. But they moved with purpose. Humans did not fight to conquer. They fought to protect. They used terrain. Gravity. Timing. The galaxy watched in shock as council ships fell. Not through power. Through cleverness. The coup collapsed. Counselors surrendered. Fleets stood down. Valith addressed the chamber once more. The old council is finished, she said, not by my hand. She paused. By its own fear. She turned to the screen. To the human called Evan Cole, she said. Evan froze. You helped without knowing the cost, Valith said. That choice matters. The galaxy listened. Valith refused the title of Empress. She reshaped the council. Open records. Shared power. No hidden prisons. No erased species. Humanity was offered a seat of dominance. Evan spoke for Earth. "We don't want control," he said, "only respect." Valith nodded. "You have earned more," she replied. The broadcast ended. Evan stepped outside. The sky looked the same. But the universe was different. The narrator's voice closed the story. The galaxy feared warriors, kings, and gods. But it was a single human act of kindness. That changed everything. End.